Welcome to Nasdaq TradeTalks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. We're coming to you live from CES 2024 in Las Vegas, Nevada. Joining me for this segment, Gautam Narang, CEO of Gatik, is back with us. We're going to discuss the autonomous trucking industry. Gautam, it's great to see you as always. Welcome back to TradeTalks.
Thanks so much.
Let's talk about some of the overall challenges and opportunities that you see right now in the AV space.
I would say, the AV industry is going through a wave of consolidation. So, back in the day, a lot of promises were made that were not kept. So the expectation from the investor community or the public in general is, are we there yet? Meaning, can we pull the driver out at scale? Over the last year, we have seen many of the Class A trucking players, they've taken a step back or they've shut down shops, and frankly, none of that has been surprising because if you look at the whole autonomous trucking landscape, you have the last mile delivery, you have the mid mile that Gatik focuses on, you have the Class 8 space. The challenge with the Class 8 application is safety and regulations. Safety because it's a massive velocity problem, right? You have an 80,000 pound truck driving down the highway at 70, 75 miles per hour. You have to be damn sure that everything is perfect before you can pull the driver out. So even though from a software standpoint, highway driving is easier, as a business and especially as a way to validate the safety case, that has been a major challenge for the Class 8 space. Now, robotaxi has had its challenges as well, where companies like Cruise and Waymo, they have done amazingly well from a technology standpoint, but I think that that meaningful scale, let's say providing the service across 50 cities or more has been a challenge as well.
Why is understanding your customer and knowing your niche important in the autonomous vehicle space?
Yes, I think for us since the early days, it was important to understand the pain point that we were solving. And we really wanted to make sure that we were not building technology for technology's sake, and there's a real customer need or customer pain point that we are addressing with our technology. And that's how, at Gatik, we landed at this middle mile or the B2B short haul use case where the best part is we get to operate our smaller trucks, these are light and medium duty trucks, back and forth on fixed and repeatable routes. And having this constrained focus allows us to get to the point of driver out faster and safer than, let's say, some of the other applications in the autonomous space. And the fact that our customers are lining up to adopt this technology, really introduce this across their operations, across their supply chain, has been exciting to watch.
How can autonomous technology create a more efficient and resilient supply chain?
Yeah, I think one of the needs that we are seeing from our customers is the need for high frequency of deliveries without the additional cost. So the retailers and grocers, they are meeting certain expectations on the end consumers. You and I as end consumers, we want our orders as fast as possible, as cheap as possible, and on top of that, we want the convenience of choice. I want to be able to pick up my order at this particular store at this particular time. So the retailers and grocers are struggling to meet that expectation, and autonomy and automating the transportation of goods is the best way to address that expectation. So with our technology, with our autonomous trucks, we can have this round the clock 20 hours plus operation, move goods from distribution center to retail location, and address the human shortage or driver shortage that this industry is facing as well.
So it seems as if having the infrastructure really seems to be the key to delivering this technology at scale. I mean, it seems as if the technology is here, you can look around CES, but you need the infrastructure in order to be able to execute on it.
Fair. Yes, exactly. And I think it's important and it's helpful to have the B2B focus. When we talk about the infrastructure, electrification is one of the key highlights that we as a company are focused on, right? The use case that we're addressing is moving goods from distribution center to retail location. With this use case, we have an opportunity to get a charge while the goods are being loaded at the distribution center, and an opportunity to get a charge while the goods are being unloaded at the retail stores as well. So we're working very closely with our customers to set up that EV charging infrastructure at either location so that we can have that continuous cycle of operation with our autonomous and electric box trucks as well.
All right, Gautam, appreciate the insight as always. Thanks for joining us on TradeTalks, and thanks for joining me from CES. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.